But I first wanted to ask you to do this assignment because it's not just the news that, we're hearing this. Go ahead and ask ChatGPT what the future of the job market is. And I'm going to read to you a prompt, and you could rewatch this, you could write it down, or you could create your own prompt. Simple prompt. And then I'm going to read to you the responses. And this is why this conversation is so important now, because there's no getting around what is going to happen in the next 10 to 20 years. Mm-hmm. So the prompt is, hello, what does the future of the job market look like over the next 10 to 20 years as it relates to retirement, pensions, and the 30-year career, which was like a benchmark for people usually to retire, right? And so the second part of that, it says, what are some unexpected changes that may occur and the reasons why Americans should no longer rely on cushy job packages? And just listen to what, cousin Chat said. It says, hello, the future of the job market over the next 10 to 20 years is expected to shift dramatically, especially around retirement, pensions, and the traditional 30-year career path. Here's a breakdown of the likely and unexpected changes, along with why Americans can no longer rely on the once common cushy job package. The future of retirement, pensions, and the 30-year career, where there's a decline of that traditional model. A stable job with one company for 30 years ending in a pension was yesteryear. Now, careers will be non-linear with frequent job changes, side hustles, career pivots, and gig work. Why? Because of automation, AI, global labor competition, and changing business models. Retirement age is creeping up. This is part 2 of that. Social Security's financial pressures and longer life expectancies are pushing the expected retirement age into the late 60s or even 70s. Like, where they do that at? Like, why is 70 something even talked about as retirement age? But this is the path we're heading in. It also says many older adults will work part-time or freelance into retirement, either by choice or necessity. Number 3, pensions are basically extinct. Defined benefit pensions are nearly gone in the private sector, replaced by 401ks and self-directed retirement accounts. This shifts the risk from employer to employee, requiring individuals to manage their own financial futures. Now, I'm going to put together a document. I'll make it, all you have to do is click the link so you can read the response, but you can also do your own research with ChatGPT. But it also talks about how AI and automation will decimate or redefine middle-class jobs, not just factory or repetitive office jobs, white-collar jobs as well, including legal research, financial analysis, and even writing or being reshaped or reduced. People will need to retrain multiple times throughout their lives. So if you're in your 50s now, you may have 20 more years in a corporate job before you can even think about retiring, right? And that may mean multiple changes. And we all know how ageism and being aged out of certain jobs is a real thing. And it also talks about health insurance benefits becoming unbundled. It talks about the gig economy will go white collar. Also, remote work will change retirement geography, which is something that I think, it says people may retire earlier or semi-retire abroad to stretch dollars thanks to the normalization of remote work and geo arbitrage. But it talks about the jobs disappearing, the market volatility, self-reliance is the new norm, systemic risk, short-term employment trends, and we can add racism to that, right? Let's just, as Black women, go ahead and add racism to that. And it gives suggestions on what people can do to adapt, but that's what the Job Liberation Summit is for. And so we can talk more about that in a second. So that's just to underscore the fact that no matter if you think your job is in jeopardy today, you may think you're safe today. You may think you're good today. A month from now, that may completely shift. A year from now, that may completely shift. But the trajectory is that you will not be at that job for 30 years and retire with a nice pension or cushy package. And so this is why I think this conversation is very important. And I think even more so, the upcoming summit is very important.
Are you a Black woman who is looking to make your pivot from a job that's not serving you?
What's happening to them is not the result of unconscious bias. That's a bunch of unconscious BS.
I didn't deserve any of it, and you don't either.
If you've ever been overlooked, boxed in, underpaid, or underestimated, or told to wait your turn, the people that are working together to destroy your career know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, you can't heal in the environment that harmed you. You got to pick up your feet and leave.
We have been led to believe that we have to shrink ourselves to fit into systems that weren't built for us in the first place.
You know, unfortunately, as Black women, a lot of us experience many toxic work environments.
And it does more than just drain our energies. It actually challenges our very essence.
The Job Liberation Virtual Summit for Black Women is for you.
It's Prill, and I am honored to return as your moderator for the 2025 Job Liberation Virtual Summit for Black Women.
Katrina Marie here, also known as the Boss Chick Biz Coach. I am here to resuscitate your life and your dreams.
Hey, it's Dr. O'Shea, the Dr. Rethinking.
This is Halisi. I am the co-founder of Our Black Utopia.
I am Kim with the Gems.
Last year, over 300 Black women gathered for what I can only call a moment.
In the session that I'll be facilitating with Liberation and Longevity, we're going to be ensuring wellness beyond the toxic workplace.
And I'm going to be talking about how to get your money right so you can leave that toxic job.
We went from negative 22,000 to over 1.1 million in net worth. I will be talking to you about how you can get your financial act together.
How to maximize your income by leveraging your talent.
I'm Janice Sutherland, CEO of This Woman Can and career strategist for the mature Black woman.
I'm Giovanna Mae Reese, founder of The Hiatus Space, where I help ambitious women set boundaries, reclaim their energy, and live with clarity.
I'm Dr. Kamani. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist of over 20 years. I'm also a toxic job survivor, but more importantly, I'm a toxic job liberator, and I'm co-hosting with Marissa Price the second annual Job Liberation Virtual Summit for Black Women.
Alicia Renice, and I am a multi-passionate and healing artist, as well as the founder of Black Girl Creative.
Rashmi Cope, a certified life coach, helping Black and West Indian women create whole and healed lives that live up.
Pivot with power. Changing careers when you're over 50. A session designed specifically for Black women over 50 who are ready to reinvent their careers on their terms.
My session, Reclaim Your Breath, a stress relief toolkit for Black women. I am going to teach you how to take that instinctive sigh and turn it into a daily practice.
Afroflow yoga is a mix between African dance and yoga. There's so many things in this world that try to dim our light, and we're going to be doing Afroflow yoga in ways that protect our light and cultivates our light and really supports our healing.
I want to really dive into how we can recover our creativity, how we can even recover some of our dreams.
Vision Your Liberation will help you reconnect with the woman who is already free.
Hi, my name is Rashida Dow. I am a career break coach.
Anne-Marie of the Anti-HR Consultancy and the Anti-HR channel on YouTube.
Jasmine Williams-Jacobs, founder and director of Black Remote She, which is a community-driven job platform for Black, queer, trans, non-binary people and allies interested in working remotely.
I'm Patrice Williams-Lindo, CEO of Career Nomad and the creator of the RNA Method.
I'm Rashida James. I'm a senior career consultant at Black on the Job.
And I'm going to tell you how to separate who you are from what you do.
How to turn that discriminatory, hostile work environment into the cash and the check that allows you to pursue your freedom.
We'll talk through some of the ways that you can identify workplaces that are having those centered policies that center anti-oppressive principles.
Rebrand and rise. Building your personal brand for a bold career pivot.
Skills pay the bills because your knowledge, skills, and abilities, they're your currency. And it's time to make sure they are paying what you're really worth.
I'm Jackie Abram, international best-selling and award-winning author, the global toxic workplace consultant, employee advocate, helping Black women all around the world fight the discrimination they're experiencing.
I am Krishan Wright, the founder and chief freedom advocate at Blacksit Global and the host of the Blacksit Global podcast.
I'm Coach Yolanda, certified spiritual life coach and founder of the Evolved Community, an online sanctuary for Black women who are looking to do soul work.
I'm Marissa Price. I am a social worker helping Black women heal from highly traumatic workplace environments and reclaim their self-worth and authenticity.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Perry. I am the co-founder, co-creator of Exodus Summit and Exodus ASAP.
The warning signs that you need to know that lead to termination.
Passport to Prosperity, how to make money anywhere.
I am pleased to join you to make sure that your minds are liberated.
How to take your power back, how to reclaim your skill set, rebuild your self-worth.
Black women, while you're working on these liberation practices, go ahead and quit that job too.
I was able to say goodbye to corporate America 20 years before they told me that I should be able.
It's never too late. It is never too late.
You're not lost. We are here.
Break free from those golden handcuffs, honey.
Reclaim your value.
If you have a desire for it, there's already a version of you that has it.
It's not about starting over. It's about starting wiser.
It's not simply an event. It is a sanctuary, a movement.
Community is waiting for you. New opportunities are waiting for you. A new horizon is waiting for you.
It is your time to shine.
Your liberation is not just possible, it's divine. And it's waiting on you.
If you would like to attend completely anonymously, that is your right to do so. We look forward to you joining us at the 2020.
And I hope I see you turning in that letter of resignation. Or girl, just leave, right?
I want more for us than sitting around and letting things happen, because things are going to happen. That's the guarantee. There are no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Things are going to happen. And those who properly prepare will fare much better than the ones that don't. So let us all properly prepare together. Like, let us all get in community. There are 2 links in the description for this video. One is to register for the Job Liberation Virtual Summit for Black Women. The other is a link to Dr. Kamani's YouTube channel. I don't want no confusion. Please sign up and register for this virtual summit.